So menopause is defined as 1 year without a period. Unfortunately, your body can wax and wane with symptoms called perimenopause for up to 10 years beforehand. This can be all different symptoms like irregular periods, weight gain, low libido, anxiety, depression, mood trouble, hot flashes, night sweats, insomnia, and not a lot of fun. So that being said, there are things you can do. First of all, I always recommend paying attention to the lifestyle factors because there's so many things in our environment that affect our body's hormones. So first of all, we're exposed to a lot of toxins and chemicals that are called endocrine disruptors, meaning they disrupt our hormones. And there's a lot of them, and we're exposed everywhere, from the BPA in our plastics and receipts, to heavy metals in our water, to phthalates in our personal care products, to flame retardants. So I always recommend doing a detox and really watching what you put on your body. Now, toxins in general, along with sugar, inflame our body. There's that inflammation that causes every disease. And inflaming our cell membrane affects the receptors. And hormones are messengers that, if our receptors don't work, our hormones don't work. Then things like coffee and caffeine can alter our sleep and anxiety and increase our stress hormones like cortisol. And speaking of stress really increases your risk of every problem, but it can really mess up your hormones. So when your body is under chronic stress, and your body has to make a lot of stress hormones like cortisol, and your body can't keep doing this, so it starts stealing our female hormones like progesterone, and you end up low in progesterone, having symptoms, and then a higher estrogen dominant situation, which puts us at risk of female cancers, and it lowers our melatonin level. Other situations like our microbiome, all of our healthy bacteria also affects our hormones, so always pay attention to and take care of your gut and bacteria. And then if you're a big cardio exercise person, if you do too much cardio, our body produces proteins that bind up our hormones, and then we're low in hormones. So that being said, once you get your lifestyle in order, just pay attention to those things, because if they're off, you're at a higher risk of disease. There are some supplements and things you can take. First of all, if you're low in B vitamins or magnesium, honestly, you can always try taking them, and those may help. You can start with real natural things like essential oils. There's all different ones that help with hormones and with stress, like geranium, lavender, bergamot, ylang ylang. My personal favorites are Vitex, or also called chasteberry, and clary sage. I always take essential oils, dilute them in a carrier, and then I like to put them in a jar with a roller ball and rub it on your neck or feet. You can also take supplements more in oral form, like there's adaptogenic herbs like the Vitex and chasteberry. I like that one. Also, ashwagandha or rhodiola are great adaptogenic herbs that balance hormones. Vitex also increases progesterone if your ovaries are still working. And my favorite thing in the world is called DIM, D-I-M. It stands for diindolylmethane. It's an ingredient in cruciferous vegetables. What's so awesome about it, it's actually in research to prevent cancer, is it alters and changes beneficially our metabolism of estrogen. So it not only helps balance hormones, but it lowers the chance of hormonal cancers. Then there's all other different supplements. What I like to look for are blends of these to kind of grab benefits from each. And I usually recommend finding them at specialty compounding pharmacies, and I've seen plenty of them. But they may contain yam extracts, dong quai, black cohosh, curcumin, glutathione, resveratrol. And so altogether, these can be very beneficial at helping your hormones or alleviating symptoms. Then there's things like DHEA, which I don't have much experience with, but it's a precursor to help your body make hormones. So if you're still suffering, you may just need to end up taking actual hormones, estrogen and progesterone, and that video's coming up. Research shows that clicking the thumbs up and subscribe button will make fingers healthy and strong, and besides, it's free.